Hello everyone, as you can see I have a Star Wars The Black Series helmet in front of me. It is Bo-Katan's helmet, of course, and one of my favorite things that the Black Series line does are these helmets. I have a substantial collection that has grown. I've even customized a few of them, and I'll put some links up here to some of those other helmets. But what we're going to do today is take a closer look at Bo-Katan's helmet here. We'll go ahead and unbox it, and then go ahead and set it all up and compare it possibly to some of the other Mandalorian helmets as well. So just a little backstory. I did pre-order the helmet. I pre-ordered it from Amazon, and it was going to show up in November. This is not November. So what I ended up doing was actually canceling that pre-order. And the last time my wife went to Disney, she was able to see it there, so she picked this up for me. So, all right. So what we'll do here is, like I said, we'll go ahead and let's first take a look at the outside of the box here. They do a really good job with the box layout, even though I don't keep the boxes. But what we'll do is go ahead and unbox this and take a closer look. All right, so it looks like we do have the rangefinder, which is good, and it is going to light up just like the other ones. So we'll take a closer look at that. And then the top. I really like the top. That's slick. I like that a lot, actually. Between the top and this side are my favorites, and there really isn't anything else there. So let's go ahead and unbox this. And there's some tape here at the top. We'll get that. And then there's a couple more spots on the top as well, which I'll get. And if you have any questions while I'm doing this unboxing, please feel free to ask down below. I think that should be everything. Oh, one more. And unfortunately, the table that I use for these videos is not exactly conducive but to this, but we'll do our best here. So it looks a lot like other Black Series helmet unboxings here so far. Instructions. And then the helmet itself. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cleaned up here, and we'll be right back. All right, so we've got the helmet, which I haven't unboxed yet, and then this should be the rangefinder. So we'll go ahead and take this out. Okay, so it looks like the helmet's going to have a little bit of a weathered look to it. So we'll put that over there. I'm only saying that because of what we've got here. All right, so let's go ahead and take everything out. All right. I like this. I like this a lot. From a distance, it's going to look pretty good. Up close, though, it's not great. Some of this weathering here, I don't think they did a good job on. This is pretty good. I think it's just like some of this weathering here I'm not a fan of, but we'll take a closer look at that. On the inside, it looks a lot like some of the other Black Series helmets, especially on the Mandalorian side, but not bad. Let's go ahead and see what we've got on the instructions. So this is the Mandalorian version of Bo-Katan. All right, so looks like this is going to come off, again, like a lot of the other helmets. And then we've got one screw hole there, and it takes a AAA battery, which I have there. Okay, so that talks about the sizing of it. So we'll go ahead and get a screwdriver, and we'll go ahead and plop that in. All right, so I got the screwdriver set out here, and we'll go ahead and guesstimate the correct size. It's a little small, but we can make that work. Come on. There we go. This guy goes right in like that. This guy goes right back. You want to tighten it, but you don't want to tighten it too much because otherwise you will strip the plastic. This can go away. This, it's right like that. This should just plop right on. There we go. And if we pop that down, now we've got the rangefinder. And that's what activates it. And again, it was just a push button right here. You can kind of see, maybe. But we'll take a closer look at that in just a moment. All right, so I think a good helmet to compare it against would definitely be the Death Watch one. So that's why I chose that. As far as overall, I mean, I guess the Bo-Katan one looks like it's smaller, but I don't think it actually is. If you look at it, it actually might be a little bit taller as well. So, and then also if we take a look at the back, it may be a little thinner and a little bit taller, I think, than the Death Watch one, which is basically the Boba Fett one. So there we go. Let's go ahead and take a little bit more of a look at the Bo-Katan helmet here. All right, so after taking a little bit closer of a look at the helmet here, I really wish they would have given us a clean look at Bo-Katan's helmet as opposed to the weathered look from The Mandalorian. I understand why they did it. I'm just not a fan of it. As you can see, I think the weathering on it doesn't do it justice. I think it looks a little bit cheap. As you saw in the 360 video that I just showed, you can take off the rangefinder viewer just by putting your finger on there, and then you can go ahead and slip your finger in there, and you can definitely take a look at that. The one thing that I haven't done yet is actually show you what it looks like on the inside, so I'm going to do that right now. So as you can see, it's a little bit tight in there. I'm a 6 foot tall adult male, and it's snug, we'll say, but it definitely fits pretty much like the other Mandalorian helmets. So actually, no complaints. So as far as size comparisons are concerned, it's pretty much on par with the other ones, except you've got a different type of viewing angle because of the way that the slit is for the eyes. So I think that's really it as far as what I want to show you guys. Like I said, as a collector, it's a good looking helmet from a distance, but up close, I'm not happy with the weathering. Part of me wants to go ahead and repaint it, but I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it. But if you guys, what are your thoughts on this helmet? Are you going to keep it as it is, or are you going to repaint it to look more like a non-weathered version of the helmet? Yeah, so I'm curious to know what you guys think. So there you go. There's the helmet. If you have any questions, ask down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. We do lots of things on the channel that are Star Wars and Star Wars The Black Series related. But we also do other things as well, like going to theme parks like Galaxy's Edge or Batu East. But we also do home automation, gaming, basically anything a professional geek might find interesting. So if any of that interests you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And with that, have a great day.